Well, I got quite a mess going on here. I still have to make this a little more organized for when I charge and do different things. But I thought I'd make this video. We have a storm coming. We're supposed to get 30 centimeters, which is a foot of snow, 12 inches. Just look at a ruler, pretty easy. So, yeah, we're going to get about 12 inches of snow, but then it's going to turn to freezing rain for a couple hours, and then go to rain. So, that, I don't like the sounds of that. That sounds more like a problem to me. Freezing rain, snow, and then freezing rain. Well, you got snow on tree branches, and you get freezing rain. That's going to weigh it down more, and you got rain on top of that. It's going to weigh it down more. We could definitely have power outages. So I'm down here with the battery banks. I have a heater blowing heat across the top of them. I don't know what the temperature is. 63.5 Fahrenheit. Okay, so I was actually kind of concerned because I don't know, this camera just doesn't focus well. This doesn't focus well. You'll have to believe me here. This one here is battery C. That's battery D. This one's saying 67% at 13.1. That one is 13.3 volts at 80%. Now, I charged all these batteries to 100%. I'm not sure. About 3 weeks ago, I lowered them down to 80%. And I just let them sit here. But I have the battery monitors on them, so I believe they're draining a certain amount of power from them. Now, this one here is battery A. And it's showing 20%. Now, I'm only have it charging at 5 amps. You'll see it here, 5 amps. And this is battery B, and it's showing it's charging from 40%. And again, it's on, I should say here, 5 amps. So battery A has been charging for, looks like 39 minutes. It's got 3.29 amp hours into it, 44 watts. And it's charging at 5 amps. The voltage is 13.3 volts. Battery B has only been charging 30 minutes. It's got 2.47 amp hours. It's charging, well, it's a little less. It's at 4.85 amps. It's got, well, like I say, 2.48 amp hours. So, I don't know if anybody has this type of battery monitors, but right now I had it charging for 44.7 amp hours when I was charging before, or no. Well, I think that's when I was discharging. That's probably why it's down to 67. I took out 44% of the charge. So, if anybody has one of these battery monitors, I'll show you how you reset everything. So you just push and hold the button. It'll go into set. You just go down. It says clear. Well, it's actually at 0 anyway. So I'll just clear that. Okay, go down again. Go over to amp hours, hold the button, clear that. Hold the button again, go down to the charge time, hold the button. Oh, didn't do it. Alright, we'll have to do it again. Alright. Alright, just hold the button. Bang, clears it. Okay, so I just cleared everything to do with battery C, battery B. I'll do the same thing. So, go down through, clear the wattages. If you just touch it, it just resets the screen. Hold it. Okay, clear the amp hours because I'm going to swap these around. Clear my time. Alright, so everything's all cleared. The watt hours is cleared, the amp hours is cleared, and the time's cleared. So now when I go to start charging batteries C and D, I'm starting fresh and I'll know exactly how many amp hours I put into them and for what length of time. So what I'm going to do, I suppose I could do it right now. Alright, so all I got to do is trip A. I turn this one off. As you can see, that's off. So all I have to do is move that over. Put that on C. I have to obviously move the ground. Over to C. And then close the breaker. And you'll see C turn on. Now what I'm doing here is I'm warming up the batteries. I'm putting a low charge on them first at 5 amps, and I'm going to let them go for, well, that was going for 43 minutes. I'm going to put a slow, you might as well say trickle charge on my 100 amp hour batteries for a half hour at 5 amps. Just to start the charging process and internally warm the batteries up, because batteries have resistance, so internally it'll warm them up. The temperature in here, like I say, is what, 65 degrees Fahrenheit, and actually the heat's down underneath where the batteries are. This is up on the table. So yeah, I don't want to make this too long. Internally warming up the batteries with 5 amps, and I have my big chargers here, 20 amps, that I'm gonna attach each one of the 20 amps to battery A and battery B after this video and start giving them 20 amps. But like I say, I want to warm the batteries up with a low charge at first, and then I'm going to hit them with 20 amps. Everybody have a great day. Cheers.